In the new behind-the-scenes reel for The Last Jedi trailer that we got today, there is an image of Rey which many of you are messaging me about on whether or not she's fighting Luke here. Now, I have mentioned in my breakdown video that the person Luke is talking to here is either Kylo Ren or Rey. However, let's dive deeper into this for today's video. The images look somewhat similar in terms of their background and weather. Both Luke and Rey are covered in rain and surrounded by rock and boulders. However, so is Kylo in this scene in the flashback image. Also, there seems to be grass here in Rey's image, whereas in Luke's, we can't see it, at least in this shot. Now, I think Luke could be speaking to Kylo before he leaves and burns the temple down. However, in the event that he is speaking to Rey, then this will undoubtedly be a nod towards The Empire Strikes Back, where Luke stopped his training before he was ready to go and fight Vader. So I assume that Luke will be taking the role of Yoda in this film, an older and wiser Obi-Wan even perhaps, which is what I'm thinking Rey might actually do, and that's how she ends up in Snoke's chamber. She will most likely break her training with Luke and feel like she is ready to confront Snoke, in a possible effort to save her friends just as Luke was trying to do himself. Or what if it's all just a figment of her imagination and fears? Something like the cave that Yoda had Luke go in on Dagobah. Now, I really hope that this won't end up being just like episode 5, but in the event that it does, I hope to see Luke levitate his X-Wing out of the ocean and get in it with R2, getting ready to go fight Snoke himself near the end of the film. That would be the equivalent of Yoda at the end of The Empire Strikes Back, getting in his ship and going to fight Vader and the Emperor. Now, that would be really cool. In interviews with Daisy Ridley, she has said that Luke Skywalker is not what Rey would have thought he would be, and as Luke becomes more and more hesitant to train others in the ways of the Force, this might be shown towards Rey in The Last Jedi, limiting her training and thus increasing her frustration when it comes to saving her friends. Mind you, this is all speculation and my theory on it, since we won't know for sure until the film drops. What do you guys think about this? Is Rey trying to fight Luke here, or is it Kylo who puts Luke to the ground and then leaves his Jedi temple in ruins? Or is it Rey who burns the temple down? That one is highly unlikely, but we really could be hit with anything here, so who knows. There was also this image of Luke released where we see him standing next to the ancient books in the mysterious Force tree, and what I believe one of them is the Ancient Journal of the Wills, which discusses all of the ancient and first Force users that ever came to be, as he looks to someone speaking to either Rey or a Force ghost about the contents within. I'd like to know your thoughts. Write them down below about everything that we just discussed. Thank you for watching this quick theory video, and I hope it provoked some thoughts. Until the next episode of Star Wars Theory, remember, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends,
the Force will be with you always.